The Ziggy Piggy's back!
The internet was out almost the entirety of the day.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
Hold on. The autofocus has been giving me issues on these cameras.
Oh, no,
what I think I will do is I'll always have them on manual focus unless I need to autofocus, then I'll turn the autofocus on. As you can see, I just made it clearer. Anyway, yeah, what a weird day. Today was supposed to be a full streaming day where I was going to do the Smart Guys commentary show with Ashton. We had talked last night about all kinds of ideas and things for today's show that we were planning. I watched Monday Night Raw. I took copious notes on Monday Night Raw for today's show. And I even have it now. Instead of having stupid notes in like a pad and paper, I now actually have them all digital right here in my phone. You know, so I can easily just open this up and read the notes off during the show as we're going through each show, the different matches and things like that. It's a lot easier doing it this way than pen and paper. My handwriting's atrocious. It was actually getting tough to even read what I was writing for the shows. So I think this works better this way. But anyway, so yeah, I was supposed to be Smart Guys on the first stream, which actually was going to be a super show. And what I mean by that is it was supposed to be a double-length show where we were going to go at least 3 to 3.5 hours because we were talking about both Raw this week, but also AEW wrestling, which I watched Dynamite and Collision this week, and we were going to talk about our first thoughts about that on the show. And then tonight was supposed to be Street Fighter 6, me playing with E Honda. You know, I did a really good stream on Friday night with E Honda. That went really well. And I wanted to get back into it and play more with him tonight. But sometimes things do not go the way that you plan. So here's what happened. I went to sleep. Okay. And I wake up in the morning and my wife is going out the door to go to work. So she's like, you know, running out the door. And I wake up and I'm using the restroom and I pop open my phone to see what's going on for the day. And I have no internet. I'm like, oh, well, that's weird. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on because it says 5G, which basically means you're using the wireless network, you know, the satellite network for your cell phone, as opposed to your home network. And I'm looking all around, and you know, this isn't connected. I walk into the office here. This isn't connected. So both of my modems are down. I have a modem downstairs in my living room, and that's the wireless network for my whole house. So that's for my phones, the RGB lights, the wireless devices, and everything in this room. For the Amazon Fire Stick that we have in the living room and all the streaming services, they all go through that modem, while the modem in my office is literally only for streaming and uploading. That's it. It's completely separate from everything else. So, yeah, it's just very weird because, oh, by the way, you're right. Someone just said, oh, look, his bar says the Smart Guy's goal and all that. You're right. This is wrong. We'll just change this briefly for tonight, although I'd be shocked if anyone contributes at all. Seriously, I'd be shocked if anyone contributes at all tonight, which really sucks because we were 2 goals away from hitting DSP Tries It, which I wanted to do tomorrow. I wanted to do it tomorrow because that was going to be perfect. We'll talk about this in a second. But, you know, my wife works tomorrow, and the whole idea was we hit the goals today. Tomorrow we could order the Chick-fil-A and have it after the first stream, and my wife doesn't have to cook. But now it looks like everything's screwed up because of Comcast. Well, not really, because it really wasn't their fault. I'll tell you in a second. So anyway, the internet was down this morning. And I'm like, I wonder what the heck's going on. So I open up all my stuff. And basically, I've gotten multiple emails and texts, both from Comcast this morning, stating that there is a giant outage in my area. It's not even just small. It's like several cities and towns and things near me, tons of zip codes. Something like 10 different zip codes had no internet this morning. Now, this happened several years ago. And back then, the report was that it was vandalism. Okay, someone had gone up on a pole and just cut the internet lines. And I'm like, well, that's awful, obviously. And there's not much that you could do about that. But, you know, that was years ago. And basically everyone was out of internet for a day. And by the way, there was no compensation or anything given for it. Just everyone had no internet for a day. And I remember the same thing kind of happened where I couldn't stream and everyone was disappointed. And basically, guess what? The same thing has happened. Someone vandalized the cable lines somewhere in my state. And because of that, everyone lost internet for a day. So now I have to ask the question, right? If it happened once and it was just a random thing, okay, I kind of get it. But now it's happened again. This is a whole other day where everyone in my state lost internet because someone is committing vandalism. So is Comcast actually going to do something about it this time? Or are we going to pretend like we just trust that people won't keep doing it? You know what I mean? Like at this point, you have to think, are they ever going to have redundancies to stop so that if someone cuts an internet line, everyone's internet doesn't go out in the state? Are they ever going to make it so that there's protection so someone can't just climb a pole and cut an internet line? Because at this point, it's getting ridiculous. You know, one time is the freak occurrence. All right, now we've got to repeat. So now what's going to happen is you're going to get endless amounts of copycats who are going to be like, oh, I could just disrupt the whole state just because I can. I'm going to do it. And they're going to start doing this shit. So they better fucking get on this shit before they get sued into oblivion, because I hate to tell them, but they have to provide the service that they're contracted to provide. Doesn't matter if someone's a vandal or not. If this happens more often, they will get sued. And then they're going to lose a ton of money. Anyway, so this morning, I have no internet. And I'm like, well, this really sucks. Let me think what I should or shouldn't do. Okay? So I'm thinking in my head, let's say I get no internet all day. What could I do today? And I start running things through my head. Well, today is actually payday. I'm supposed to get paid by YouTube today. Did I? So the good news is I do have internet on my phone because it's satellite internet, you know, the cell phone internet. And I jump on there. It's not great, by the way. It actually, it's very, very finicky and spotty. So sometimes it'll work fluidly and other times it won't work at all. So I jumped on and I was able to access, you know, my bank app. And it said, yes, indeed, I did get paid by YouTube today. Okay, good. So what I can do is I could sit down and pay all my bills for the month coming up. And I can actually, I have a schedule that I use to basically show all my financial responsibilities, when they're due and things like that. And I do it every few months. I queue it up for the next few months, and I had to do that. So I said, I could just draw my whole big thing up for the next couple of months, and that could be something that I do today. In addition, I just received word from my tax preparation, you know, company that they want to start work on my taxes for the year. And so they sent me the agreement that I signed and agreed that they're going to do my taxes this year. And basically there's a big questionnaire about what you did last year and blah, blah, blah. And all this stuff that's initially needs to be filled out in order to start work on my taxes. And it's a lot of shit that not only do I have to download, but I have to print out, sign, fill out, scan back, and send back, upload and everything. And I'm like, well, you know what? I could work on that stuff today. But then I said, wait a minute, shit, no, I can't. If I have no internet, how am I going to do all that? And then I said, I remembered I have this guy.
What do I do?
When I signed up for my current internet package, okay, I didn't even know I was getting this, but now I'm actually glad that I did. I didn't ask for it. They just kind of roped me into it without asking me. But this is a backup wireless modem that connects to a 4G cell phone network and provides internet to everything in my house in the instance that my regular internet lines go down. Now, it's incredibly slow. It's 4G. You can't upload with it. Like, I could never upload a video with this. I could never stream with this. It's just not good enough. But you could do basic things with it. So I hooked it up, got it connected to the wireless network, you know, the satellite network, plugged it into my PC, and lo and behold, I was actually able to do normal stuff. Barely, you know, slow. Like, for example, I was trying to download something that was 200 megabytes, and it took me like 25 minutes because that's how slow it is. It's that bad. But at least what this is supposed to be is a backup for like a point of sale system. Let's say your store loses internet, but you still need to do business. This is like the backup where you could still take, payments and stuff like that. But it's not meant for uploading, streaming, nothing. It's nowhere near fast enough. So the good news is I was able to use this today to do basic stuff. So what I did is I contacted Ashton. I told him the situation, and the good news is he's confirmed he can do Smart Guys tomorrow. So Smart Guys did not take place today. It will take place tomorrow over on DSP Reacts and, of course, on the Kick streaming channel, DSP Gaming Reel at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. We were going to be covering AEW. We're going to be covering WWE. It's a double super show. I hope that you guys will show up, engage, and support with the show. Apologies, it couldn't be on the day it was supposed to be. I hope this doesn't mean now that the show gets hurt because of it, all right? I hope that people will still show up for it, okay? So, what did I do today? Literally what I just told you, all right? After I woke up and had my breakfast with a coffee and I fed Jasper Kitty, came up here and got this sucker booted up and working, this modem, and connected to the internet, sat around it. Basically, it took about an hour to get through all my bills and stuff for the month, and I drew up the new schedule of the stuff I need to do. Then it took probably about another hour to do all the stuff with the taxes where I had to, get the engagement agreement, scan and everything. And it was the first time ever that I actually used my printer to do multiple pages scanning. It has this flatbed scanner, but it also has an auto feed scanner on the top. So first time I'm ever using it, I have like 8 pages that I need to scan. I put it in, immediate paper jam, because eats the shit out of the top piece of paper. I was like, whoa, what a great first experience with this sucker. It just sucked that thing right in at the wrong angle and just clogged right the hell up. Luckily, it was able to open easily, get the paper out, flatten everything, and get it back in there. So I got that done. So it took about maybe 2 hours of work just there doing that stuff. And then while that was happening, my socks arrived. Because ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I now have a new wide angle shot, which I actually could have done this way. Look at that. It's a slow fade if I do it that way. You like the new wide angle shot? So with the wide angle shot, you can now see my legs, which you never could see before, right? They were never visible. But now with this wide angle shot, people were weirded out because they said we could see your feet. And they noticed that my feet were bare. They were like, dude, you don't have anything on your feet. You're barefoot. And I was like, yeah, I seriously always stream barefoot. I always have. It's just this thing. Like, I don't usually wear socks indoors. I wear slippers for when I walk around the house, but I don't wear socks. So people were like, dude, you can't be showing off your feet on stream. You got to get socks. So I did. So I ordered a whole bunch of socks that arrived today. And here's the first one. You ready? Look at that. Look at that. I told you I have giant feet. Look at the size of this thing. It's like a giant, it's like a fish, like a marlin flopping out of the water. Look at it. So look at this sock right here. You like that sock? You like, how about this one? You like this sock? Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't stop joking.
You like them?
Can I stop joking?
There you go.
Oh my God.
So I got 3 different sets of socks, 2 of which had bamboo threads. These actually are the bamboo threads, one of them. Okay, these are short. These only go just around the ankle. I got ones that go a little bit higher than these. And then I also got merino wool socks, all right? And these are very basic. You saw they look a little nice, but they're kind of basic. I have ones that are crazy colors. I got a pack that's like rainbow-ass colors, like blue and green and orange and bright color. You'll see when I start wearing these, all right? So, yeah, so now when I go to my widescreen shot, you'll be able to see my socked foot under here. Instead of seeing my disgusting bare foot, you'll see socks every day, okay? So I hope that I will not disgust all of you here on my streams now because I bought some socks. So I washed them. I threw them all into the wash and dryer. I washed them and did all that today, okay? What else did I do? I did something else too. I'm trying to remember what else I did. We got our first contribution of the night from Anus. I haven't even mentioned contributions at all. But guys, I didn't stream today at all. So it would be nice if you like my content, if you could support the stream tonight. I would appreciate it. I really doubt we're hitting any goals in the next hour. I'm only streaming for about 1 hour from now. So I'll probably stream till like 9:45-ish tonight. We'll hang out for an hour here. But yeah, if you want to support the stream, by all means, please do. It would help a lot because I didn't get to stream today. 2 canceled streams really hurts and sucks when we were supposed to hit our goals and do DSP tries it tomorrow, and now it looks like we can't do it, which really sucks. It is what it is. So thank you, Anus. The first contribution is from Anus. Get him up on the leaderboard here. I have much more to tell you about today, by the way, for the record. I did a lot today, okay? So I'm going to tell you all about the stuff I did in a second. Why can't I find the apostrophe? I seriously can't find it. There it is. I'm being stupid. So Anus with a $10 super chat to start off tonight, and then Big Boss with a $2 super chat says, thanks for classing it up and wearing some dang socks. Well, there you go. Yes, now I'm not even kidding you. Guess how many I bought? You ready for this? 18 pairs. One set is actually 6 pairs, but it's only 3 colors, but the others are 6 colors and 6 colors. So I have like a ton of socks to wear for variety on the streams now. So now you can stare at my socks. Every single time that we go wide angle, you can see my new socks for the day that I'll be wearing down here. I know you'll be very excited to see what color of sock I'm wearing every single day. And I'll make it a point every day to lift up my foot on camera and show you what socks I'm wearing. Very exciting stuff, okay? There you go. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you, Anus. Thank you, Big Boss. Anything appreciated tonight. Some gifted subs on Kick, some memberships, super chats, tips, anything, please, guys, would all be very, very, very much appreciated. Since I lost out on all day today, All right, Haseo, 44 months as a member. Glad to see your internet's back. Looking forward to the Dino Crisis playthrough tomorrow. There is no Dino Crisis playthrough tomorrow. That's my problem. Now my whole schedule's screwed up. Because I had no internet today, literally everything's screwed up. All right, which I'm going to tell you in a minute. So stick around. I'm going to tell you the new schedule and everything for the week. There is no Dino Crisis tomorrow. I can't do it because now everything got bumped. Okay? Okay. So. Yeah, I know. People are upset now. They want a Dino Crisis. They're pissed, and I'm sorry. It's So anyway, I did all that stuff. I did more, too. I know what else I did. So I got bad news, guys. I'm going to show... Hold on. I got the bad news. I'll share the bad news with you, okay? Poor little guy, this little resilient webcam that I used since the summer when someone donated it to improve my setup, and we really liked it, it just doesn't work anymore. I tried everything today because I had time to mess with it. So I tried updating the camera software because this camera software had an update. That didn't fix it. I actually tried manually downloading a firmware update that they claimed would fix the issue with Windows 11. I manually loaded the firmware into the camera by hooking it up and touching it. This is actually a touch sensor button, and you can manually program the camera in order to get a firmware update in it. I put the firmware in it. It still doesn't work. What happens is it just turns on, and then immediately there's a malfunction with Windows 11, and it turns itself right back off. It only functions as an audio input only. It doesn't let you take video anymore. So I'm really sad about this because I liked this camera and I was hoping to fix it. And I was going to put this camera for the wide angle shot because this camera has the AI that auto focuses and follows you around the room. Imagine if I could get up right now and move around and the camera would follow me as I walked through the room. It would. That's what this camera was good for. That's what it was doing. But it doesn't work anymore. It just, this Windows update that they did does not allow this to be a video input device anymore. It completely bricked it. Like I said, it only works as an audio device, not as a video device. So I tried literally everything and it won't work. The only way to get it to work would be to go on a a computer that doesn't have the Windows update. That's it. So I'm going to hold on to it, okay? But just in case they ever figure this out, because they claimed they figured it out, and that's why this had a firmware update and why the software had an update. It didn't fix the problem at all. So it's pretty sad. I don't want to say goodbye to this cute little guy. He's a cute little webcam. Look, he's wiggling his head. Look, he's wiggling his head around. I can't get it to work, okay? It sucks. So what can you do? I spent like an hour on this. So basically, instead of doing a first stream today, I spent an hour doing my bills and my schedule. I spent an hour doing the tax stuff, and I spent an hour trying to get that webcam working, and I also washed 18 pairs of socks. That was my time that I would have done my first stream today. Okay? So then I was trying to keep you guys all in the loop about what was going on and everything. Okay? My wife came home around 3:30, 3:45 p.m. Pacific time. And she comes in and she's like, what are you doing downstairs? And I was like, I got nothing to do upstairs. The internet's out. So we both looked it up collectively. And at that point, that's when they had actually posted up the article online that this was the second instance of vandalism where someone climbed an actual telephone pole and cut the internet line, damaged it. And now they had to basically replace all the line in the area. And to do that, it takes time. So they were originally saying that my internet would have been up by 7 p.m. tonight, but then later in the day, they updated it and said, oh, it ain't gonna be ready till midnight. So sadly, I didn't have any time to do any gameplay, right? You know, if it had come back at 7, I would have played Street Fighter tonight like I should have, but I couldn't, you know, I didn't know when it was gonna come back. And it actually didn't come back until after 8. Right now, it's 8:45 p.m. So there just wasn't enough time to do a gameplay stream tonight, okay? So you might ask, well, then what did you do for the second half of the day? Well, I'll tell you in a second because I actually did some interesting stuff. But in the meantime, a few more things here. Orcs or Dorks, 44 months as a member. He says, tech can be stingy sometimes. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm legit sad because I really like this webcam. I do. And I mean, this is the same quality as this one. They're about equal, okay? But I'm really upset that now I have 2 good webcams and I just can't use this one. And the thing is, this is for sale. You could buy this right now on Amazon. You could buy it on the market, and it doesn't work. It's bricked. So people are going to buy this webcam and plug it in, and it doesn't work, and wonder what the hell happened because this Windows update messed it up. Pretty screwed up when you think about it, right? Anyway, so thank you, Orcs or Dorks. And then Discord Gaming with a $2 super chat says, hope that you're having a great night, Phil. Thank you, Discord Gaming, for the super chat. Well, I'm feeling better now that the internet's back, and I know that I can come back fully tomorrow. It just sucks because the whole schedule's thrown for a loop. I lost out on 2 gameplay streams where we were hoping to hit goals, and we were going to be able to do DSP Tries It tomorrow, and now it looks like it's off the table. What's up, Slayer? Good evening. Good to see you, man. By the way, Jade, I saw was here tonight. Everyone over on Kick, how's everyone tonight? What's going on, everybody? A lot more people are joining now. Thank you for hanging out with me here. This is just a hangout session where I'm going to tell you the story of what I did today, and then we'll do some Q&A and stuff, okay? Okay. So, second half of the day, my wife came home and we had turkey tacos where she seasoned some ground turkey and we have it in a soft taco shell with shredded lettuce, a Mexican blend cheese mix, a little bit of chipotle sauce, and and shredded lettuce, and you wrap it up. It's good. Delicious. So that's what we had for dinner. And I had a cup of coffee, of course. And then I realized, well, it's the second half of the night, and so I don't think my internet's coming back. So what I should do is try to figure out other stuff to do. And I thought, what's some stuff in my head that I've been waiting to do that I haven't had a chance to do, I had no time to do? So the first thing that came to mind was I actually needed to descale my coffee machine. I have actually bought a new coffee machine over the fall, and this time around, I actually want to keep it clean. A lot of times in my past, I haven't been the most cleanly person when it comes to that kind of stuff. But every 3 months or so, you're supposed to do a descaling, cleanse of a coffee machine to stop mineral deposits in it. I said, well, you could do that. So I bought it already. I'd already bought the descaling solution and everything. So I actually loaded her up, started running it through there. As I was doing that, all right, which took about, you put the descaling solution in there. It says you have to let it soak for about 30 to 45 minutes to soak in to break off any deposits or whatever before then you do a big thorough flushing. So I said, all right, so what else do I need to do that's, been sitting around? And I realized there's one other big leftover thing that I didn't do. Several months ago,
No! Not
at the same time that I purchased my new washer dryer, so, this was like 3+ months ago, I had bought a shelf that my wife had picked out for the bathroom. And this is a nice wooden shelf, real wood, made white paint, has, bars to hang your towels on and stuff. But I just had never had a chance to hang it because in my bathroom, we have a crappy towel bar from a previous owners and this other bathroom shelving that is literally falling off the wall. The things have started to sag and rip out of the wall. One of the shelves rotates and falls, so you can't put anything on it. So I said, well, I got some time to do it now. So I started doing that. At the time I started working on that, my wife, because again, we have no internet, says, well, I'm going to, shampoo the carpets in the bedroom. Because Jasper Kitty, sadly, as of late, has had a few issues with some hairballs that he yacked up in the bedroom, staining the carpet. So he said, we'll do 2 birds with 1 stone. You do that, I'll do this, we'll do it together. So I did. And lucky for me, I ended up figuring out where the studs were in the wall, in the bathroom wall, because this shelving required that you put it into studs. So not only did I put it into the studs, but then it came with these self-boring things. So I did 2 self-boring things, plus I put it into the studs. And what it is, it's this wooden bar. They call it like a French shelving bar or something, where you put the bar in first, and then you just take your shelf and you just hang it on top, and you put 2 screws in from the top to hold it in place. So I put this shelf up, and then I had to take down the old bar for the towels. It was an old crappy bar, and it had the world's tiniest screw I've ever seen. It needed a microscopic flathead screwdriver, which I have. I have a tool set, luckily, so it's like the tiniest flathead tool, thing to turn it and get these tiny little itty bitty little screw things out of it, and then you could take it off the wall, and then you could take the other screws off. And on the other side, there was an Allen wrench required to take the other one off the wall, and that one was just a piece of crap. I don't know why they ever put it up. It's like these ugly glass shelves, but they kind of look like barbershop glass. Do you know what I mean by that? Like if you go to a barber shop, they have like shelving and glass it's that weird thick glass that's like green when you look at it from the side. I don't know why they thought that was a good shelf for the bathroom, the previous owners. Then again, the previous owners were really fucking weird people and did really weird things with the house that we're now trying to fix. So I got rid of all the other shelving, and I hung the new shelf. The new shelf looks great. Looks way better, and it matches everything in there. It's the right color scheme now and everything. So it looks really nice. So I did all of that, and then I went back downstairs and finished the descaling. I was finishing. You have to do, guess how many cycles you have to do a descaling properly. 12 brewing cycles. I had to sit there and brew 12 cups of coffee in a row. And not really coffee, you're just doing the water. But I had to brew 12 different cups in order to get this dang thing done. And as I was around cup number 7 or 8, my internet came back. And I was like, oh, good, my internet's back. So I posted up that I was going to come up here and do an impromptu stream. And so I came up, and that's what I'm doing right now. That was my exciting day. So here's the deal. All right, because we have some shout outs to do. We're going to talk and be interactive now. I see a tip came in, and we got a super chat. I'm going to shout out in a second. And we're going to just hang out for an hour now, okay? Here's the deal for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be what today was supposed to be. So tomorrow there is no Level 1 podcast. Instead, everyone head over to DSP Reacts or my Kick channel at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, and it will be Smart Guys, starring myself and Ashton. We're going to be talking about AEW Dynamite. We will talk somewhat about AEW Collision, but it won't be as in-depth as Dynamite. I remember some of the matches from Collision, but I didn't pay that much attention to it. And Monday Night Raw, we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well, because we have some ideas for new goals and things that we're setting up. And someone had said that they were going to come to the show and they were going to offer that if next week we watch and review Japanese wrestling, one of them is called TJPW and the other is called Chocopro, that if we do that, they were going to drop an insanely huge contribution, like 100 subs. If they do that on the show, we actually have agreed we will watch that wrestling and review it next week. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully, tomorrow is a great show with a lot of people watching, engagement, and support. We hope. Yeah, what are you going to do when it's the wrong day? Kind of sucks, but you got to make lemonade out of lemons, right? And then tomorrow night on the late stream, it's going to be Street Fighter 6 with E Honda, which it was supposed to be tonight, but now we're going to do it tomorrow instead. Okay? Now the bummer here is that I doubt in the next hour that I'm streaming, we're going to hit a goal tonight, which means we're still at 78 out of 80 to hit the goal and qualify for DSP Tries It for Chick-fil-A. And you guys were excited for Chick-fil-A. You were like, yeah, I hope that you're going to try the sides, like the mac and cheese. I hope you'll try one of the shakes. And I'm excited to try both the grilled and the regular chicken. But it looks like we're probably not going to hit it now. I mean, why would I hit it the next hour? It would be, a fucking shocking thing if we did. But we need 2 more goals. So chances are we're not hitting it. Remember, Smart Guys does not count towards those goals because Smart Guys is a separate show that's between myself and Ashton where we share the profits and everything. So it's not going to be, it's not going to be counting towards it. So unless we hit 2 goals tonight, we're not doing DSP Tries It tomorrow. And I don't think we're hitting $300 the next hour. So it looks like it's going to have to wait until later in the week. It is what it is. It sucks. I got robbed, basically. Not by Comcast, but whoever this vandal is who's climbing the lines. And let me tell you, I have a few ideas of who this vandal is. People have come up with all kinds of ideas. One person says, I think it's Review Tech USA. Dickers himself is climbing the lines to try to screw you over. Some people think it's Duty.
It's Tevin's fault.
Duty streams. They think he's the one doing it, right? And some people just in general think it's a crazy person detractor. But I have a theory. I have a very important theory. I think I know who actually did it. And I'm going to reveal who actually took out the internet here in Washington State tomorrow on Smart Guys. So if you want to know what really happened, tune into the show tomorrow. I know what happened, and I'm going to reveal it live on the show. Okay? Cool. All right. What's up, King Michael? Good evening.
It's Dark Dave's fault.
Yeah, that's what was my day. Okay, so now what I'll say is let's just hang out for about an hour. We'll have a little bit of Q&A, hang out, see what you guys want to talk about. If anyone contributes, thank you. I have a couple contributions to shout out right now, and we'll see how it goes. All right, now, what about Dino Crisis? We're gonna push Dino Crisis to Friday, okay?
Q&A.
And
just to pass the time Q&A. I'm doing some
hopefully,
overtime.
you guys will show up for Dino Crisis on Friday. I really hope so. All right, I hope that you guys will come and hang out and support Dino Crisis on Friday. Friday night will still be Friday Night Fights, only now I think we'll go to Dalsim. So instead of playing Honda 3 times in a row, we'll probably swap it out and start playing Dalsim again. Okay? So yeah, my week is thrown into disarray. Sucks. What can you do? But I hope that you guys understand. All right? Cool.
To the IRS.
Shout outs. Avidus did a 200 yen super chat. And man, I forget about the conversion here. So Avidus, please give me a second here to convert. I need to do yen USD. 200 yen is $1.28.
What do I do?
Thanks, Vidus. $1.28. He says, why don't you change internet providers? Well, you may not know this, Vidus. We looked into this in the fall of 2023. Allow me to explain what happened, because if you're relatively new, you probably don't know about this, okay? So Discord Gaming is currently the top super chatter with $1.99, or was there one bigger than that earlier? There was Anus with the $10. So let me get Anus up there. I thought I did have Anus up there. Oh, I have him as a top sub. He's in the wrong spot. I got to fix that. Accidentally put him in top sub. So let's get him out of there. It's we have no subs on Kick tonight. Zero subs on Kick. So thank you, Vidus, for $1 super chat. And he says, why don't you change internet service providers? Allow me to explain. So in the fall of 2023, something incredibly shocking was determined. All of a sudden, in late 2023, my internet kept getting messed with. Like my modem kept resetting itself, and I kept having issues with my internet. So one day, a tech came over here, okay, from Comcast, and explained to me where to look on the modem for the logs of people who are doing stuff with the modem. And we looked at the logs together. And as we're staring at the logs, we determined it was a Comcast employee who was messing with my internet. They were going into my modem without my permission, which is illegal for the record, unless they're instructed to do so by someone for a technical reason, which was not the case. They were renaming and enabling my wireless networks and naming it insulting things so that people in my neighborhood would see a wireless network that has a really disgusting name on it.
We gotta pinch one off.
They were also just sitting there hitting the reboot button over and over. So I would stream, and right in the middle of a critical moment, they would hit the reboot button. They actually did it during my side scrollers interview. When I was at a critical moment talking to Craig about WWE champions, they purposefully hit the reset button to disrupt the interview. Okay? Of course, now everyone's accusing me like I did it, like, oh, I quit the interview and stuff, when that's not what happened. Okay? So after we determined that this is what was going on, all right, they did their internal investigation and they fired the employee. Now, I don't know if the employee actually got in trouble with the law because it was illegal what they did, and Comcast very well had rights to prosecute this person. But on my side, I was looking in the different internet, okay? And we looked into it. There is no other internet out here that will allow me to live stream. We looked into everything, and the other alternatives are much slower than what I have right now that are not fast enough to allow me to live stream. There's the only other one is Starlink. And Starlink is bad out here. Like, I looked into it, and it's just not good because we don't have frequent, clear weather. We have frequent rain and clouds and stuff like that, which interferes with Starlink. So unless you have an open sky, Starlink isn't that good. So I can't get anything else. We looked into it. Again, fall of 2023, there was nothing. Now, someone in chat just said, AT&T has fiber in your area now. We looked into it, and in 2023, they didn't have it. All right? Now, maybe things have changed. I haven't heard of this. You would think that if AT&T was rolling out fiber internet in my area, they would be advertising this, and I would have heard. But I got nothing to tell me that. So I'm basically just stuck with Comcast, okay? So that's why I wish there were other options, things I could do. There's nothing, all right? So, by the way, like, I basically get treated well by Comcast now because I think they're deathly afraid that I'm going to sue them for what happened with this person who was messing with my internet. So when I have issues now, they basically jump to help me. So anyway, no, again, it's not that there's no other providers. The providers are not good enough for live streaming. The providers are fine to give you like basic internet of downloading and slow uploads and shit. None of them are good enough for live streaming. Only Comcast in this area is fast enough for live streaming, and all the businesses in this area have Comcast business if they run a business, which is what I have. So.
Go, fatty fat fuck.
Big Boss did a $2 super chat and says, did Comcast ever compensate you for that BS? Let me put it this way. I can't fully tell you anything because if I do, basically it would kind of screw it up. Let's put it that way. And it's not, let me put it this way. No, they're not paying me. But basically I got some special treatment to prevent my internet to be messed with again. That's all I'm going to say. But if I tell you what it is, it would screw it up. So obviously I don't want to do that, okay? But that's why, if you haven't noticed, nothing has happened to my internet at all in the last year and a half. I pretty much am, pretty good. And by the way, if anything did happen again, I would sue the living fuck out of it because I had the rights to, and Okay. All right. So thank you, Big Boss. And then I received a $10 tip. This person is talking about Marvel Rivals yesterday. As you know, Marvel Rivals did not go well last night. Marvel Rivals was a humongous disappointment and flop. Everyone had asked me to bring it
What do
back,
I
and I
do?
said, I'm not confident. Played it in the summer. It didn't work. I just played it when it came out in December, and no one was showing up or engaging and supporting. It was some of my slowest streams ever.
What do
So
I do?
last night, I brought back Marvel Rivals. Guess what happened? Basically, again, 2 or 3 people were actually paying attention and trying to help me with the game. Everyone else was kind of hanging out, but there was an insane amount of trolls,
It's been
tons
pretty
of
slow.
trolls who showed up just to shit on the stream. Within an hour of playing, I made $7, and I said, I'm not wasting my time with this game ever again. I'm done with it. Like, no exaggeration. I've now been streaming for 41 minutes, just talking with you on an impromptu stream on a day when my internet was out, and I've made more in that 41 minutes than I did during the hour of Marvel Rivals last night. So I'm done with Marvel Rivals, okay? So yeah, it really did suck. That it just didn't work out. I like Marvel Rivals. I want to play Marvel Rivals. I enjoy Marvel Rivals because it plays like Overwatch, and I really like Overwatch. So of course, I like Marvel Rivals. But I can't play Marvel Rivals because if I play Marvel Rivals, no one shows up for Marvel Rivals, and then I can't make any money and make a living. And my streams aren't just for me. It's not the hobbyist stream, it's a business. So I have to actually play things that people will want and support. So that's why I'm not playing Marvel Rivals again. But thank you for the $10 tip, and thanks for the concern there, because I agree with you. It sucked that I really wanted to play the game, and it just didn't work out. Okay? Okay. All right, so, folks. Yes, Slayer. No worries, Slayer. So, folks, that's what I got. Let's hang out for about another 40 minutes or so. Whatever you guys want to talk about, please tag me in the chat. And please, guys, if you can, please support the stream tonight. I would really appreciate it if you did. Because I missed out on an entire stream. You know, actually 2, really, when you think about it, because it was supposed to be 2 gameplay streams. We're likely, if they happen to schedule, I take that back, it wasn't 2 gameplay streams. It was supposed to be Smart Guys and a gameplay stream. You know, Smart Guys probably would have got great support. And now, I missed out on the stream tonight, so anything tonight would be appreciated. I wasn't intending to do a hangout session. I apologize that we're doing one, but that's life, right? You do the best of what you can do when things go wrong. So please support the stream tonight if you can. The sign seems too bright, even though I don't think I adjusted it to be brighter. Hold on. It's okay now. Okay. Shout out to Hiseo. Hiseo has just gifted 5 memberships to the YouTube community. So far, Escanor got the first, and it looks like some more people will be getting more. But thank you so much, Hiseo. Yeah, YouTube's been dragging their feet recently. I don't know. It's running slow. People will get them. It just takes a little bit. So, Hiseo, thank you.
A mutated creature that looked like it was sitting in a wheelchair.
That is the equivalent of $15 of support. So now we're up to $42 and climbing. Thank you, guys. We got about 40 minutes left. Maybe we can actually hit the goal tonight. And then we only have 1 goal to hit to do DSP tries it. I mean, it's possible. I'm not expecting it, but let's see. We got some momentum going now. Please support the stream, guys. Okay. One sick puppy. I have paid no attention whatsoever to Trump and his executive orders. I'm too busy with all this shit going on. It's the last thing on my mind. I don't know what's going on over there, nor do I give a shit right now. I'll probably get caught up at this future date. Captain DCW says he resubbed and I missed it. I'm sorry, Captain. As you know, I'm kind of messed up tonight. When did you resub? Hey, Phil, we closed at 10:30 due to snow, and I just got home, and I'm glad to be chilling with you. All right, welcome home, Captain, and thank you. Appreciate that. Coming by here and hanging out with me here tonight. I know that was a previous membership, so that doesn't count towards our goal for tonight. Okay. See what I mean about DS politics? People are like, bring back DS politics. How and when exactly? Right? My internet's out. I'm already backlogged on the content I'm supposed to be making. I'm off on Thursday of this week to spend time with my wife. I can't. I don't have time. I don't have time for the politics shit right now. Hopefully I can, maybe in the future. But the truth is, you guys were already burnt out on it. No one was really caring so much for it when I was doing it. You know, now I understand that politics are heating up now that Trump is president. I get that. But I don't know. I just don't foresee it happening anytime soon. How far into the future do I plan for my projects and content? Not too far because things change a lot. But the kind of content creator that I am, being a variety creator, and a lot of the times things happen on the fly that can change my schedule, like today. I try not to plan too far into the future. Like right now, potentially I have 2 completely different styles of shows that I may be a guest on soon. Actually, within the next few weeks, possibly. It's a possibility. I don't have it locked yet, but it's a strong possibility that it's going to take place, okay? In addition to that, we've got special events that are going to happen. For example, we're going to hit 100 goals hit likely within the next 2 weeks. And then we have to have a whole marathon take place, correct? And we have to worry about what game it's going to be and everything. We got a lot going on right now. Fucking idiot. Okay. Cool. So yeah, but yeah, there's stuff going on, but right now I don't even know what I'm going to be doing with my normal stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Zach just did a $10 super chat. He says, Phil, I'm loving the foot cam. If you consider doing a donation goal to take off your socks and put on fun socks, would love to see those footsies during a heated Street Fighter 6 session. Perhaps if you contribute tonight, all right, I will go widescreen and I will change my socks for you. Because let me tell you, I have some crazy looking socks now. I've got bright blue, dark blue, green, various shades of green, orange, red. I'm serious. I have weird socks now, like really weird. I have merino wool socks that have patterns on the top. They're crazy stuff. So if you contribute tonight, maybe you'll see some socks. How about that? How about if you get me to the goal tonight? Get me to the goal tonight. We'll get some sockage, maximum sockage. What do you think about that? Instead of this boring foot right here, you'll get some maximum sockage.
I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Thank you, Zach, for the $10 super chat. Now we're up to 52 and climbing, more than a third of the way to the goal, but we only have about a half an hour left on stream, just so everybody knows. Let's see here. I received a $3 tip. I think you forgot a 0 on the end of that one. Kenny says GTA 6 is rumored to be $80 to $100. What do you think about the impact on the industry for the consumer? I guess it depends. It depends on, is this really going to be an insanely long, groundbreaking, revolutionary game that's worth it? Would you pay $100 for a game that's 150 hours long and is completely groundbreaking when it comes to graphics and gameplay elements? Would you? Maybe I would. Because if it's that good of a game and I'm going to get that much content out of it, then probably it's worth it, correct? But the thing is, you know what it's going to happen is you buy it, and then there's going to be 17 expansions and GTA Online with a nickel and dime you there too. So, you know, we'll have to see. Okay. Captain says, instead of hats and vests, now it's become socks. Yeah, who knows? The sock empire has begun. 18 pairs of socks. But like I said, out of those 18, 12 of those pairs, they're duplicates. It's 3. I bought a pack of 6, and it's 3 and 3 that are the same. You see? So really I have 15 unique pairs of socks. 15 uniques. There you go. Slayer says, do you watch highlights or read up on the highlights of SmackDown each week? I have not seen anything whatsoever about SmackDown at all since we started Smart Guys. I'm not going to unless I can watch it. I don't want to read summaries, and I can't watch it right now. I have no access to it. So once WWE figures out their shit on how you can watch SmackDown without needing 17 subscription services, I'll watch it. You know, I want to watch it. I wish it would all be on Netflix, but it's not. Let's see. Dark Maggot says, just don't buy games at launch if you're not sure. Wait for reviews and opinions from people you trust. That's very sound advice. If you're going to go soon, Jade, it's all good, Jade. Thanks for at least stopping by tonight, Jade. I appreciate you coming by to say hello. Azeo says, I'll be the odd one out. I won't be going crazy to get GTA 6. I'll watch you play it to see if I want to buy it. There you go. Mark, yes, Street Fighter 6 will be tomorrow night now. It will be E-Honda tomorrow night. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? How are you tonight? Super Bon Chan says you should do a one-off sumo special. Weird as hell, but oddly interesting. Like commenting on sumo wrestling. I have never actually seen real sumo wrestling before, so I wonder what that would be like. I also don't know how the hell I would watch it. Lady Charisma says they do a short highlight video of SmackDown every week, then you can keep up that way. Yeah, but again, if I can't see SmackDown, I don't really care about SmackDown. Do you understand? Like, if I can't actually watch the product, I don't really have a desire to read a summary of the product. And right now, there's really no feasible way to see SmackDown for me because I don't have regular television. I don't even know what streaming service it would be on for me to watch it. I know that soon I have to get Peacock because Peacock is where the pay-per-views are, correct? So I have to get Peacock soon. So already I have Max, and I'm watching AEW on Max. I have Netflix, and I'm watching Raw on Netflix, and I'm going to have Peacock in order to watch the pay-per-views. I'm definitely not getting a fourth streaming service just to watch SmackDown. So I just don't care at this point. Anus just did a $20 super chat. Thank you, Anus. He says, I definitely contribute to DS Politics. Also, are you doing a SB stream? I don't know what SB is. What is SB? Anus, can you clarify? I don't know what that means. Yeah, again, listen. Here's the deal with DS Politics. I did it too early, okay? I did. I started DS Politics in the fall when nothing was really going on with politics. And so, basically, it wasn't hype or anything. The first episode was, and then after that, we saw a sharp drop-off. And it just kind of flopped after that. After like 2-3 weeks of doing it, people just didn't care anymore. And it started being very low support, very low attendance. And I was like, well, I guess it just doesn't work. And I stopped doing it in December and I haven't gone back. And quite frankly, I don't think I want to go back right now. I need to play catch up on everything I'm doing. All right. I want to get through Dark Souls. I want to play Dino Crisis, which I haven't even been able to begin yet, which sucks. I want to begin Dino Crisis right now. I'm craving it. Stalker 2 feels like we're never going to finish. I'm not even getting to play Stalker 2 this week. I didn't have an opportunity to play it. I don't have one because now we lost a day. So now that's out, you know. I don't even know if and when we're going back to it and we're 30 hours in. That sucks, right? Street Fighter, you know, everything's on hold. Everything's screwed up because of this stupid internet thing. So I don't want to start any new endeavors right now. You know, maybe I would go back to it eventually, but I just don't see the point right now. Super Bowl. Gotcha. I don't even know when the Super Bowl is. I know that it's sometime in early February. The last 2 years I did Super Bowl specials. Actually, hold on. The first Super Bowl special was pretty hype 2 years ago because I had never done anything for the Super Bowl before. And it was exciting. I ate a variety of like foods that you would eat at like a tailgate party. And I got pretty drunk on the stream. I actually had 2 cans of beer attached to this helmet. And I actually had it going into my mouth and I was drinking and getting drunk with liquor and shit during it. And it was actually a pretty fun event. I actually had a lot of fun during that Super Bowl event. And then last year I did a second one and it just didn't go so well. Last year's Super Bowl event was way less hype because it was the second one that I had done instead of the first time ever. We tried to do like simulation matches in Madden. People didn't really care. I thought the Madden sim for the Super Bowl was actually quite fun, but no one really cared. Like it was a really slow stream. So I'm not doing Super Bowl this year, but we're coming up on the 80 goals. Like I said, the 100 goals hit. We're at 78. When we hit 100 goals, we're doing a marathon. That's viewer's choice, where the viewers are going to nominate and vote on a game. That game will become a marathon stream that I play the game all day. If it goes well, it's going to turn into a full playthrough that I'm going to do here over the course of the next month or two, whatever the game may be. So it's going to be like a hype event. That's the next one, okay? Excuse me. So no Super Bowl event this year. Yes, Slayer says it's good. Outside the U.S., all WWE is on Netflix. But you don't see Saturday Night Main Event. Oh, really? You don't see Saturday Night Main Event? Saturday Night Main Event is on Peacock. So Ashton and I have some good ideas tomorrow about what we want to do for the special goals for smart guys for next week. Okay? We're thinking about it. We talked about it. We figured out what we want to do. And so I hope you'll tune in tomorrow and hopefully we'll hit some of those goals for some special stuff. Alex from Phoenix, Smart Guys is tomorrow. Smart Guys is rescheduled for tomorrow. Basically, everything that was supposed to be today got bumped to tomorrow because of the internet situation. Okay? Cool. Now, guys, this is it. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if I have to bend over backwards. I don't care if I have to contort myself into a pretzel. I don't care if I have to show you my feet in 17 different colors of socks. Let's hit the goal tonight. We're already more than halfway there, right? Well, are we halfway there? I think we're around halfway. Let's hit the goal tonight. Seriously. This sucks that everything got thrown into a screwed up situation because of this stupid internet. All right? Let's do it. Let's hit the King's tax goal tonight. We're at 76 out of 150. We're more than halfway there. Let's get some subs right now on Kick. Who's going to drop a few subs on Kick? We got absolutely no contributions on Kick. Let's get some contributions right now. And let's hit the goal. Let's get the 79 goals hit tonight. Let's do it. Cool. Okay. On my nose. Why couldn't I go to work? Because I didn't have internet. And that's not my fault. It's a vandal's fault. A disgusting vandal. Climbing up the line and ripping the lines right off the pole. Absolutely unacceptable. Have I ever had shepherd's pie? No. I'm interested in it. My wife has told me she really likes shepherd's pie, but I've never had a shepherd's pie, so I wonder if I would like it. Okay, I'll get rid of that person. There you go. Troll. I was notified by someone was trolling them. You got a cruise coming up? Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Hopefully you have a good time on the cruise. I've never been on a cruise. I heard some people have really great times on cruises and other people have horror stories from cruises. So hopefully your cruise goes well. But guys, we got about 20 minutes left on this impromptu stream, and then I got to get out of here. And then tomorrow we're back on track with Smart Guys and Street Fighter 6 Honda. Joshua Sherman, it was a vandal that took out my internet. A vandal crossed a pole or climbed a pole and destroyed an internet line. No, there's no game that I like to play in my off time because in my off time, I try not to play games. But the whole idea is if I'm sitting here playing games all day, almost every day, and that's the content I put out for work, I don't also want that to be my private life too. I want my private life to be anything but. So whether it's my wife and I are relaxing, watching a TV show together, listening to some cool music, enjoying a meal, cooking together, you know, that's the kind of stuff we like to do when I'm not streaming. I don't want to play games. Or sometimes I watch her play games, which I actually enjoy watching her play games. But I don't play games outside of this office. Have a good night, Captain. That's domestic terrorism. I know it is a news. That's what I said. You missed it. At the very beginning of the stream, I said, this is the second time this has happened in 2 years. This happened about 1.5 years ago as well. Exact same situation where a vandal climbed a line and destroyed an internet line, and then everyone lost the internet for a day. And everyone has to suffer for it. Why is there nothing stopping this exactly? Because now what's going to happen is if this keeps happening, people realize they can get away with it. They're just going to keep doing it. Why are they doing it? Who fucking knows? There probably is no reason. They're just nuts. So if they can get away with it, they'll just do it again. Someone has to have some kind of consequence for destroying the internet line. So what are they going to do about it? They better do something. Because like I said, if they don't, people are going to start suing them. People are going to start suing them and be like, no, we're paying for a service. You can't shut down everyone's business for a whole day. Like, here's the thing. I have this backup modem, right? So was I able to do stuff today? Yes. But was it my work? No. It was paying bills and doing my schedule, personal schedule. It was my tax stuff, which, yes, I have to do, but I didn't have to do it today. I was supposed to work today, right? So this is nice for a business that's a brick and mortar business that needs to do point of sale transactions and their internet goes out. This is their backup, right? For me, this is not even close to being sufficient. So they need to just fix the fucking internet or have redundancies. That if some weirdo climbs a line and cuts a fucking internet line, that somehow the internet still works because they got a backup plan. That's like saying for power, if the power goes out in one place, there's no redundancy. Well, there is. There's redundancies for power. It doesn't always work, but they do have a backup. So why don't they have it for internet? They're rich as fuck. You have to understand something. Comcast is one of the most affluent companies in the United States of America. They are rolling in dough. They make insane amounts of profits every year. There's no excuse for them to not have redundancies in their infrastructure so that internet doesn't go out because some nut job goes up on a line and starts gnawing on the fucking line like a chipmunk. And then everyone loses internet?
Pay my bills.
They're out of their fucking minds. Just like that. That's how they do it. Anyway, I received a $2 tip.
A mutated creature that looked like it was sitting in a wheelchair.
Would you ever consider different review series for goals? No. No. Because here's the deal. All right? Reviews, it depends on the kind of review. If it's a product review of something that's easily available and not super expensive, sure, I would do that. In fact, that's actually what I used to do for DSP Tries It back in the day before it became a fast food testing series. It actually used to be product reviews and stuff like that. If you actually look at the earliest episodes of DSP Tries It from back in the day, they were actually trying various different kinds of products. It wasn't always just food. But I'm not going to be watching movies and TV shows and it's too much time. Time is my biggest problem in my adult life. I don't have enough time to do what everyone wants me to do. I can't play every game. I can't do a podcast while I'm also reviewing wrestling, while I'm also reviewing movies, while I'm reviewing TV, while I'm doing a politics show, while I'm trying to appear on other people's shows, but you want me to interview people on my show. I don't have enough time. If I had more time, I'd be like, sure, I just don't have enough time, okay? So sadly, no, I'm not gonna be reviewing TV shows and movies and stuff like that. I just don't have the time for it. And it doesn't, like, here's the thing. If I reviewed a movie, right? And then the video took off and got 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 views and maybe some money, sure, then it's worth my time. But no, it's not worth that to do it, upload, and get 500 views. It's a waste of time, okay? If you take a look at DSP Tries It, it's actually the most viewed content that I put out on the DSP Reacts channel. Every single DSP Tries It gets over 1,000 views. So at least I'm getting some viewership on it. But the movie reviews, the TV show reviews I was doing didn't do so well. If every once in a while something comes out that piques my interest and I want to review it, I will. But for the most part, I'm not doing the reviews. They just don't make sense. But if you have ideas for products and things for me to try, as long as there's not like super expensive, I'd be willing to do that if you have ideas for products and stuff. I have no idea if Nintendo's making Splatoon 4, nor do I care. No one likes Splatoon 3 for my audience. I bought it and played it one stream and everyone complained, so I never played it again. Going back to work. Have a good night, Slayer. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know anything about that show, Severance. I don't even know where it's available. I don't know what it's on. I've never flown first class. I've only flown coach. All right, guys. So last chance to hang out, and if you want to just say anything or support the stream, like I said, I could only be around for about an hour tonight. I already started super late, so I'll hang out for like maybe 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. So last chance to ask a question or contribute, and then I got to get out of here and get set up for tomorrow, which really sucks that I lost a day. It really does suck, but it's life. You deal with it, right? You roll with it. Thanks to those who did hang out here tonight quickly, and thanks to those who did contribute. At least we got half a goal tonight. You have extreme low humidity and heat in South Australia. When you were in Singapore, they have crazy humidity. Yeah, Singapore is like tropical climate, like hot, humid, like Florida in the United States, which is pretty nuts. I hate that. I can't stand humidity, man. It drives me crazy. No problem, Dante Inferno. He says, thanks for taking the time to at least stream tonight, despite everything you went through. I appreciate that. No, the power was on. The power was on. It was just the internet. I told you, it was freaking these people, these vandals. If Dino Crisis does well, what about Dino Crisis 2? I don't know. Is Dino Crisis 2 available to play? Like, the reason I'm playing Dino Crisis 1 is because they finally made it available. If you owned it, or if you had PS Plus, you could play it on your PS5 or PS5 Pro. And I owned it. I bought it ages ago, digitally on PS3, so I can play it on PS5. So I don't know if Dino Crisis 2 was ever added, was it? I don't know about that. Pavilo, I told you, I will have a theory about, I know who did this, I know who is the vandal, and I will reveal this tomorrow live on Smart Guys. So you must be watching Smart Guys tomorrow to find out what actually happened, because I've got the scoop on it. I received a $10 tip from Alex from Phoenix. Your favorite lyric from a DSP song, Praise the Sun, Praise the Sun. This is Dark Souls SOB. That's right. We have returned to the world of Dark Souls. There's a dragon. We got trolls. What the fuck? They impale you? I play video games with a gorgeous view. Praise the sun. Oh, praise the sun. I love that. I love that song. The Dark Souls remix is one of the best ever, for sure. Thank you, Alex from Phoenix, for that $10 tip. Is that our biggest tip of the night? Or do we already have a 10? We already had an anonymous $10 tip. Sorry about that, Alex. I would like to put you on the leaderboard. But all right, we're up to 86, guys. Last chance. Let's do it. We're right there. We're right there. Do me the solid. Hit the goal. I told you I would show you more socks. Don't you want to see them? Don't you want to see socks tonight? It's almost like you guys don't want to see socks tonight. Wow. What's wrong with you?
Not splatter against the sides of the bowl, but instead land perfectly in the center. No water.
No, I've never been to Canada, except ages and ages ago, about 20 years ago now. I went to Newfoundland, okay? And Newfoundland is a unique place in Canada that is a fisherman's village, And I went there because I worked for a helicopter company for work. That was the only time I've ever been to Canada. I would one day like to visit Canada. You know, preferably when Justin Trudeau is no longer the leader there. Then I'd like to enjoy probably visiting even more. But haven't gotten around to it as of yet. Which sock is my favorite? I don't know yet. I've only worn these. This is supposed to be the bamboo thread. And like I said, it's unique design on the bottom there. So I don't know. I have to wear the other 14 pairs of socks to tell you what my favorites are. I have 14 other kinds of socks to wear, including merino wool, which might be really nice. I wear slippers whenever I'm walking around my house. I've heard it both pronounced Newfoundland and Newfoundland. I've heard both. I received 2 tips simultaneously. First, I received a $15 tip from Kenny. I'm going to come up with some ideas for product reviews. I'll hit you up in your email. Sounds good. If you have ideas for product reviews, by all means, something interesting instead of food, I would actually be interested in that. If there's like a gadget or a gizmo or something silly that I can buy and try, because now I can hit up the widescreen and we could try it right here and I could show it in action. That'd be pretty cool, right? We could do the 2 angles. I'd be down for that. Sure. Thank you so much. That was Kenny with a $15 tip, right? I get this up to 103. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I received a $50 tip. Thank you for the stream. I would love to see you try Lorelei and the Laser Eyes for an indie stream. I've heard that name before. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I've heard it. I don't know what kind of a game it is. But thanks for the suggestion. And when I'm looking for more games for indies, if you could let me know, I would really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, with that $50 tip from this anonymous tipper, it is official. We have hit the goal. We did it. We hit the goal. It means we're at 79 out of 80. Seriously. 7.
Yo!
I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm going to eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are going to be asking me questions about it. Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust.
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, whirl, moist
burger.
Yo!
Gow, 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 gow.
Cheeseburger.
My hand is completely covered in sauce.
I hit the goal. When I was playing Marvel Rivals in 1 hour streaming. That people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips, meal with my... Back to the closet. This football is deflating. I've had it for 2 years. It's getting squishy. I wonder if I have the pump in my closet. I don't even know if I do.
The Ziggy Piggy's back.
I might as well put the modem back into the closet too, because I don't need it now.
So when I laugh and I go, or does that sound like ack? No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
Oh, okay. Gamer dad joke. What do Americans do after winning the World Cup? They turn off the PlayStation. Here you go. Good one, Alex from Phoenix. Would I play Rivals with fans? No, we're done with Rivals. I'm never playing it again. I tried it 3 times and it hasn't worked any of the 3 times. I'm done with wasting my time.
It sounds nothing like that at all.
Brady football? Yes, it's a Tom Brady football. Correct. It's autographed and everything. No, it's not. Some cheap football I got off Amazon like 2 years ago.
What do I do?
How much did the socks cost? I don't know. I bought 3 different kinds and each one
What
was
do I
various
do?
different pricing. I think altogether,
What
I mean,
do
it's
I do?
18 pairs of socks. I think altogether it was like $60, something like that.
What do I do?
So probably one was like 10, 15 bucks. One was probably like 20 something
what
and
do I
one was in the
do?
middle. I don't know. They weren't super expensive socks, but they're nice. They're comfy.
What do I do?
Have I ever thrown a football? Absolutely. I used to throw the pigskin around with
What
my
do I
dad,
do?
with my friends.
What do I do?
Absolutely.
What do I do?
Oh,
What do I
is Kino
do?
Casino on tonight? I didn't even know. If they're on, I'll rate them. For sure, I'll rate them. I didn't even know that they were streaming tonight with all the
What do I
chaos of
do?
today not having internet. I didn't know what was going on. For product reviews or that one Lego stream, why not use your other camera as an over-the-top camera? Much better for those. What do you mean? Indicator, I'm confused. Oh, wait. Are you saying have it like a camera like over the top? Well, because that would block my view of the TV. Like right now, for example, let me do the wide shot to show you what I mean.
do?
Okay. So right now the camera is setting right behind the TV.
I'm very
Okay. It
confused.
doesn't hinder anything. I could just play the game. Doesn't bother me at all. If I have any camera here, it's between me and the TV. So even if you say, oh, how would I have a top-down shot exactly? Like, how would that work? Are you saying get a second arm, which, by the way, wouldn't fit because this is the door right here, and I need the door to open so I can leave? Are you saying to get a second arm? I can't put an arm in front of me. It blocks the TV. So I don't know how I would do it, honestly. Like, if we're doing a Lego stream, I think this would be good. I would just clear this desk, and I would build the Lego here so we could go between this camera where I show you the parts, and maybe we do a little here, and then we go between this camera where you can see the wide angle of me, you know, kind of building it and stuff. That's how it could work. But I don't know how I would do top down, you know? I just don't have enough space. What's the difference between Connecticut pizza and New York pizza? Connecticut pizzas are smaller. New York pizzas are usually giant pies that are big floppy pieces that you like fold over to eat. While Connecticut pizzas are typically smaller. I would say the New York pizzas typically have, how can I say? It's a different kind of cheese, like the way they do it. Basically, the Connecticut pizzas have a little bit of like almost like an olive oil and grease to the cheese that's a little different. Like when you go to New York and you get the pizza, you fold it. It always has that like chalkiness to the bottom. You know, you get almost like that sawdust feeling on your hands when you because the flour all over the bottom of the pie. And typically New York pizza is like an oven that you get that kind of, you know, flour on your hands. And when you eat it, you usually get chunks of tomato and stuff in it too. I would say the Connecticut pizza is more like of a sauce that they make there that's like a custom pizza sauce, while the New York style has more chunk tomatoes and is more tomato flavor. So if you like more pure tomato, you'd probably like New York style better. Well, if you look for more of like a flavored marinara that's a little bit more herbs and spices, you'll probably like the Connecticut pizza a little more. And like I said, Connecticut pizza, you never get giant floppy pieces. It's like normal size pieces. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. Why do I look so much skinnier? Because I don't gym or leave the house. Is he not eating the shit these days or something this person is saying? Listen. I know. Because people didn't believe that I looked like this. They thought that I was lying when I told you I lost weight. People were like, oh, he's full of shit. No, look, I did lose weight. I lost a ton of weight, okay? So there's a couple things that I did to lose the weight. The first thing I did is I stopped drinking sugary drinks entirely. Like I only drink filtered water or I drink the ones with the artificial sweetener in it. So it's not calories. It's like almost no calories in anything that I drink. That's number one. Okay. Number two, I stopped eating the things that were bad for me. I almost never eat fast food. Like literally DSP Tries It is the only time I'm really eating out. Every meal is a home cooked meal. Today I had lean turkey tacos. Yesterday we had chicken meatloaf with red potatoes. This is good food. It's healthy for you. I'm eating like that every day unless I'm eating DSP Tries It. Okay? And I don't snack like I used to. Like I used to basically eat a breakfast, a dinner, and then right before I went to sleep, I would also eat like a snack, like a meal almost, like a sandwich with sides and stuff. I don't do that anymore. I cut that out. So now at night, even if I eat something, I'll have like a protein bar quick or some kind of a snack like that or something like that. Okay? What's wrong? What do you mean the Vandal strikes? It looks like Kick dropped, but I'm still streaming on YouTube. Why did Kick drop? This has never happened before. Kick broke, but YouTube is still working. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know why Kick broke. I'm going to try to restart it. I didn't do anything. Start.
What do I do?
What happened? Now I can't stream on Kick. It's not working. I just tried to stream again. It's not working. This is ridiculous. YouTube is still working. Kick will not start. I'm hitting start and nothing happens.
What do I do?
I have no idea what's going on over there. I'm refreshing the page. Did Kick break? I think Kick might have broken. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Check emails. No, nothing. Nothing in my emails. I got the notification that Kino Casino went live. No. And like I said, my page seems fine. I'm not seeing any issues with my page. I have no clue why I can't. All of a sudden, now I can't stream on Kick. It's not working.
What do I do? What do I do?
I'm going to tell them in chat.
What do I
hey,
do?
so FYI, I have no idea why the Kick stream died. I changed nothing, and I have no notifications of any issues.
What do I do?
I have no idea.
What do I do?
And nothing's changed, obviously. Yeah, nothing has changed. Everything's exactly the same.
I'm very confused.
If I hit start, literally nothing happens.
What do I do?
I'm lost. Like I said, I didn't get any emails. I didn't violate any rules. Yeah, nothing. I don't know. I'm incredibly confused. Here's what I can do real quick. I'll take down the YouTube stream and then I'll bring it right back up and then I'll try to start up the Kick stream again. But I have no clue what's going on, why this would have broken. All right, I'll be right back.
If you're taking a crap and the turd is still stuck
Try to
your
resume the
ass,
stream here
we
on
gotta do something
YouTube.
about it. We can't have dangling turds hanging out of our buttholes forever. So if I gotta pinch one off, we gotta pinch one off.
Sound detector is showing an uptick in reports. Really? Maybe Kick is having an outage. Kick may be having an outage, apparently. Because, yeah, I can't. It just stopped working, and I didn't change anything. No, I didn't shut it down on purpose. Some people are saying, oh, did Phil shut it down on purpose, and it's a joke? No. It's legit screwed up, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. What sucks is, like, I'm trying to remember, how do I even get, like, how do I get the new stream key and everything? Like, let's say I wanted to change my stream key. I don't even know how to do that. Stream URL and key. Here it is. I didn't change it. Yeah, I can't. When I hit start, nothing happens. If I hit start to try to stream on Kick, it doesn't even react. Not showing an outage, but there are a few reports of it being down. Weird. Can you guys even access my page? Literally nothing has changed on my side. Everything is working. Every single page I click on loads. I mean, yeah, it's the end of the stream, but you understand this is fucked up now because tomorrow I'm supposed to be doing Smart Guys, and now we have another problem. Like, another freaking problem. I don't know what to do. All I can do is I'll go offline and I'll try to do a test stream, maybe just on Kick, and see if I can get that to work. It's the only thing I can think of.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here. Thanks for chilling. Apologies for those on Kick who are maybe sitting here wondering what's going on. I have no idea.
What do
I don't know why the stream went offline. I didn't turn it offline. It turned itself offline. I don't know why all of a sudden it would have stopped working. It doesn't even make sense. I didn't get any frame drops, no issues. It's bizarre. Okay. But, all right. Well, guys, thank you for a good stream. Thanks for the support. Tomorrow, I hope to stream Smart Guys, but now it looks like I don't even know if I can dual stream it because I don't know what's going on that I can't start a stream on Kick. I'm incredibly confused. So, hope you have a good night, and thanks for chilling, and I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. I'm getting out of here, guys. Everyone, please have a good night. I don't know what's going on Kick or why it doesn't work. You know, but hopefully this will be sorted by tomorrow. Okay? All right, guys. All right, guys. Thank you. And see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Coming up, my day off on Tuesday. Tips. Nintendo Online. Tips. Bills and stuff. Tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, it's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week, that's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls.
I got them big pools in alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk. Long as my dance love me. My dance love me. Could give a fuck about detractors, long as my dance love me. My dance love me. Could give a fuck about detractors, long as my dance love me.
All the tracks is just hating. I'll be in my room straight bagging while my body's straight vibrating, man. 1 minute man went on vacation. Gotta play out that situation like the chargebacks I'm faking, man. Eat my ass with a spoon, but I've changed for the better just in the last year or two. Just got my hair cut, but they stuck me with a girl who was new. And now my hairline looking like a crescent moon, but I don't sweat it. Still get $1 tips from Canadian Kirk, and from all of my Sims I got my tip gold, but it's a struggle to hit. Gotta call an audible to save me from the trouble I'm in.
I got them big pools in alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk. Long as my dance love me.
My parents love me, Dave and Linda, I was with them.
Could give a fuck about detractors, long as my dance love
My
me.
mama love me, and Jenna's love me. Rambo
Could
love
give a
me.
fuck about detractors, long as my
King of hip hop detractors, you know tips are the main factor. Don't play games for the enjoyment, man. Pulling DoorDash Tanqueray, order sushi to make catney. I slap you so hard that you will sway great fucking band. I stay up breaking jams, playing champions in bed. Hulk Hogan is so thick, like the spiral seats. I have that Mandingo girl, turn me around, face down, turn me time with Hoaxer. Yeah, all my dance they love me. Please show me love with payments, cause when I get low support, my viewers must be lazy, and I would say my whale's name. But the heck go never be trigger. Shit, I measure my dick on the rack, so tell me what was the girth of the game here?
I got them big pools in alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk. Long as my dance love me.
My dance love me. My dance love me.
Could give a fuck about detractors, long as my dance love me.
My dance love me. My dance love me.
Meltdown.
Wolverine. Real picky, fuck these fridges. This machine ain't doing my dishes. It got busted by my bitch. Oh well.
Fix that shit. That shit costs.
Got a lot of paper plates. Dan's gonna watch me masticate. You would not believe the revolting sounds I make.
Yummy.
Yeah, and Kat cooked it too. I'm sure you want my review, though she didn't make none for you. It's robust. Like Future, I love that lean. You spent so much on ice cream, but couldn't tip me. What the fuck you mean, you're broke?
Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch.
Like a moil, I take those tips. I need a vest to warm my nips. It sure ain't water when I take my sips. And oh yeah, fuck Lil Wayne for promoting Street Fighter 6.
Should've
And
been
I
me.
will bust a cap and Drake just like my name was Rick.
I got them big pools in alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk. Long as my dance love me.
You guys love me and my content, right?
Could give a fuck about detractors, long as my dance love me.
Look, if I'm having fun, then the support should just come.
Could give a fuck about dick track as long as my dance love me.
Question for the table. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a sexy fireman.
That attitude.
Hey, stay picking at his neck, gin all on his breath. My son is called Philip, you know him as dogs I feel on the net. I just wish he would've stayed corporate, I wish he didn't have to flex. He still looks like a loser, he thinks begging equals respect. Excuse me, pardon my French, mon fils tu échoué. You only giving Philly a couple dollars, you have to do it like Landing Jeff. Give money from your wife's death, you know he gotta eat rust. Stick Jack's rack so you can take the bus, kid, cause you know how sticky it get, ayy. 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 He still owes money for his tax, ayy. He buy feedbacks for his cat, ayy. You know how sticky it get, ayy. Ayo, Derek, you give them girls some range, cause those sweets looking strange, and you be put in a cage, and you think it looks cool, but you look like Phil in 10th grade. Every girl thought he was a lame, so he started acting strange, yeah, decided to Medicaid, ayy. The parenting was a wave, ayy. Should've given him away, ayy. Now I see him every day, ayy. Begging hard for JPEGs, what? His wife gaining weight, what? 5 pay pigs left, what? All that talk about the best, what? You know how sticky it gets.
You even bake for money. I mean, I have plenty of money, so why not spend it, right?
Yeah, if he had to, can he still need one? If she alone, she getting it sweet. Her never an escort, can't even speak to one.
This guy's a bitch.
The track to spill tea, so nothing too steep. Come kick him and through, so you left the steep. Some back in the vortex, you go, it's a deep one. 5 shots in his feelings, then turn tail, act like a civilian. You say he changed, he says for the better. He did. He couldn't stand the fact he held back, respect the pack, trying to come back, howling in the trash. Now he just ranting out to the void. Damn. It meant something to me, thinking he was gonna take from me. I didn't meet livestock when he came back and he said had something for me. I thought he already had a job set for me. Why invest in a bachelor's degree? Tractor's gotta do a fact check for me. When everything is put to rest and your channel takes its last breath and everything gets addressed, it's you alone with your regrets. All that pumping up your chest, all that talk about the best. You know how sticky it gets.
Like, we weren't supposed to come up with something this clean. You know, like something happened.
Wake up, since Tuesday. Yes, it's you now who stay. But there's scares only to see. My wife's stuck in perpetual freeze. See your face, you look so mad. So I toss you the only choice back. Say, hey babe, you look
Staring at a little chat window like it was a demon in the corner counting tips. Someone gifted 500 memberships. Logging on my mobile game to go nuts. Why isn't my bank account robust? Where's the dough? I'm bitching to YouTube, I've gotta know. Thought that I'd be rolling like Bezos, but these are Argentinian pesos. Give me tips from America. Give me tips from America. Pay me USD or get the fuck out. The detractors found a way to hurt me. Now everybody is subbed with a worthless currency. This shit's only good for Monopoly. Their actions ought to be felonious. I blame Juan Perón for this awful travesty. This could mean less DoorDash and gin for me. I've had enough of you dumb fucks and your Argentinian fun bucks. Give me tips from America. Free. Give me tips from America. Free. Tell all of the foreigners they can fuck off. Snort. Laotian kips and Ugandan shillings. How do I pay my bills with things as poor as these? Those countries are full of minorities. Finally, some dollars coming in again. But oh shit, they're Namibian, will it ever end? I just wanna pull some more sweaty men. We should start another crusade now. Get the hat and shout out for hate now. Give me tips from America. Give me tips from America. I will also accept an iTunes gift card. Give me tips. Give me tips from America. These contributions are mandatory. Give me tips. Give me tips from America. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. Give me tips. Give me tips from America. What, you want me to eat a lunch meat sandwich? Give me tips. Give me tips from America. Stupid mouth jewelers.
Sounds like a love song. Sounds like a love song.
Most delusional, baby. Got talk to me, I'ma burn her right quick. I can't see him coming down his thighs, so I gotta make his mom's cry. I can't see him coming down his thighs, so I gotta make his mom's cry. Look, boo, I know the mommy thing you tried to duck, but you wouldn't turn the boy into a straightforward. Should've given him lessons on how life would be tough. Instead of taking him out to friendlies just for some lunch, you used to kiss his boo-boos to make him feel better. So now we watch him rich and mourn for that chick up. Man, you're sweet like honey bunches. Don't God, you spare the rod, so now real life pulls no punches. How could you cuddle him for years on end? When he's in overdraft is when he checks back in. Flying across the country just for a toilet seat. That's exactly when Mr. Bruno wished you swallow his seat back then. I can understand that you should have left him on a napkin, or left him with the turds, then rest of the kids swim. Would have been a better place, you'd be comfortable in. Sounds sick, but baby girl, listen. I can't see him coming down his thighs, so I gotta make his mom's cry. I can't see him coming down his thighs, so I gotta make his mom's cry. I can't see him coming down his thighs, so I gotta make his mom's cry. I can't see him coming down his thighs, so I gotta make his mom's cry. When he asked for water and you should have reached for the stick. She was giving them chores so they couldn't hear that shit. She was pointing to the sink and said, watch that dash. But you couldn't be mean till you sway to the piss. Now he got back credit, crippling addiction and shit. Paper plays in the cat that goes up because he can't piss. You got happy thinking you told me what's gonna make him rich. That's when the debt came in and your world got flipped. Bad mind and scared of working, his skin is sick. Spit up Venus steps, let me see, that's it. It's no bull, but it seems like it's only greed that sticks. He went and cut off his buddies. While crying, nobody loves me. That secret's fucked all of the dummies who gave him money. When you go and bring it up and right there's a delete. It starts to get fuzzy and he don't remember that. Even when there's proof. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. A level full of gin, we borrowed hearing time and time again. Memories of you were food is all he remembering. So what was the so special in? To resource and memos tea when it's spoiled and sweet. Never at fault. How many times he's given the third degree? How many times he's so stressed out just for a critique? I know his pride is hurt and I get that, but you don't just ban a viewer like that. That's why he depends on handouts to pay for his flat. Using his wife as your replacement to wipe his ass. He's a shell of a man and I blame you for that. Wasting all of his time that he won't get back. They say you should get when the get is good, but he don't got shit, so now he down bad, begging forever. Been handling forever. Shit, you gotta live with the fact that there'll be no grandkids ever. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. I can't see him coming down his highs, so I gotta make his moms cry. You fucked them up, girl.
What they decided to do, they decided to put me in the middle of it and make me the center of the issue. So, well, we hate each other's guts. Look what you're doing. You're going to tear our family apart. What's going to happen to Phil because of this and that? And literally, they made me the center of it when really I had nothing to fucking do with it. It was those two.
Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, snort, snort. Kogan. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go. Snort, snort, snort. Kogan. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go. Damn, I got the drip, go. I got the tips, go. Damn, I got the drip, go. I got the tips, go. Clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn. Clear your throat. Blow your nose. Damn. Damn. Snort, snort, snort. Kogan. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip, go. Snort, snort, snort. Kogan. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip, go. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's going
kind
to be
of sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart
spice.
and it's acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill.
Italian. Can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style. Tips, greasy hair. Pasta once a week. It's authentic style, Asian fusion style. Italian.
Guess what else we're gonna add? What? Sausage. Italian sausage. That's gonna go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix.
Making a rush to your streams, wheeling fast, no feelings past, cause I'm chair bound. Staring blankly ahead, just making a payment to PayPal. And I plead you, and I tip you, and now I wonder, since you paid our free time, do you think you might play Persona 5? Or you know I could drop $1,000 if you just reveal that mojito can tonight. Bill says you pay our free time. Do you think you might play Persona 5? Or you know I could drop $1,000 to reveal that mojito can. Yeah, I know we could probably double that tonight.
Now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to. One of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big up Cat.
It's my day off. Might leave the can waiting on a jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pulls and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today. Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. Garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the can waiting on a jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pulls and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we could pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can, just saying. You know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever. That helps long term, but right now I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
journey has been long. What has kept me strong for all this time? The dream I'll go down, down, down on the sex bear. Go to town on the sex bear. He heals me with his spells. He thrills me with his swelling ursine cock. I yearn to go down, down, down on the sex bear. Taste the thing of the sex bear. Wear the ring of the sex bear. I shall beg him if I must. I cannot last another day without his loving paws. I know our love could be robust. That Twinkie vampire was a tease, but you would never leave. I'm going down, down, down on a sex bear. It's not wrong, he's a druid. He consents when we do it. The camera's on, you see me there, cooming. Hello.
You see the face on the YouTube stream, begging at you every weekday. See the face in the thumbnail, well that man is me. My content's my legacy. Forget the time that they caught me wanking. You won't believe this all started with a helicopter company. You may have heard troll rumors, Jindor-WWE. You don't need to believe in their slander, just believe in Ree. Cause viewers, you love me, and you know I'm right. I've been working my ass off for you all day and night. I did nothing wrong, I did everything right. You just keep on